All right, so Trump derangement syndrome. Obviously people are going crazy with Trump derangement syndrome. I obviously can't control people and how they feel about Donald Trump, but this is a segment from Fox News, and I get it. I mean, I get it. People are offended and scared of Trump. I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. But it's a Fox News segment, and while take it with a grain of salt, it wouldn't surprise me after seeing all these TikTok liberal meltdowns. Yeah, I'm gonna say at least maybe 80% with this guy. You know what? Never mind. The internet speaks for itself.
First of all, identify it for us. You're in a session and you pick up on what?
Well, Harris, it doesn't take long for me to pick up on this. People are obsessed with Trump. They're fixated. They're hyper fixated on Trump, and they talk about some of the features of this disorder. They can't sleep. They feel traumatized by Mr. Trump. They feel restless. I had one patient who said she couldn't enjoy a vacation because anytime she saw Trump in the news or on her device, she felt triggered.
Okay, listen. I want to be clear here. I want to be clear here. Okay. Now, a rational person would be like, "That's ridiculous." But after seeing stuff on social media these past 8 years, like literally, I'm burnt out. Kit, you got that 1,000-mile stare. You got those Manson lamps. Like, you got those Manson lamps like Richie Aprile from Jersey and The Sopranos. Whatever happened there? Whatever happened there? Watch, I'm going to get somebody from New Jersey. Like, Jesus Christ, kid. The more you keep talking about Jersey and Sopranos, if you ever step foot in Jersey, you might not walk out. Be careful what you say. Don't disrespect the pizza parlor. But there are people who suffer from Trump derangement syndrome, okay? Yeah, look, I remember one time, again, this is an old story. I was a party, a couple of people, and we're talking about politics, and I mentioned Trump's name, and this person was like, and it was just casual. I didn't even say anything bad or anything else. Just said, "Yeah, Trump." She's like, "You should not say that around me because I can't handle it." And I said, "What are you talking about?" You said Trump. Like literally, there apparently there's people like that out there. And we saw all the liberal meltdowns in 2016, and most importantly, the glorious ones in 2020. Or sorry, not 2020, 2024. Everyone's screaming, crying, panicking. I mean, hell, this is where I got this. It's overall sad that you're going to let a president and a politician live rent free in your head. You want to know why Donald Trump keeps on winning? He knows how to trigger a good portion of the populace into being acting immature and fools. Okay. I mean, why do you think I openly laugh at the labor protest that took place on Labor Day and, of course, the No Kings March? I mean, at the end of the day, look what happened with the infamous No Kings March. Yes, millions of people showed up, but then the next day, Trump was still president and ICE was still conducting raids in Chicago. Nothing fundamentally changed. And before anyone starts saying, oh, ICE is winding down operations. Yeah, they're winding down operations, but they said they'll be back. They'll be back. They'll be back. They'll be back on the streets. They're going to come back. But apparently people are suffering from what? Trump derangement syndrome. And it's ridiculous. It's like the same people who are afraid of Obama and everything else. Obama's going to be a communist dictator. Well, listen, anyone left, right, red, blue, if you let a politician live rent free in your head and you're just like, we got to hide, I can't take you seriously. I'm going to use my Logan Roy quote. I love you, but you are not serious people.
I had one patient who said she couldn't enjoy a vacation because anytime she saw Trump in the news or on her device, she felt triggered. So this is a profound pathology, and I would even go so far as to call it the defining pathology of our time.
These people come to you for the things that you described. Can't sleep, traumatized, perhaps depression. I don't want to put words in your mouth. But at first, you are there to treat an illness, a disorder of some kind. And what you figure out is the trigger.
Well, and Trump is the trigger for many of these people. And to be that
This guy's laughing to the bank. I'm sorry. He's laughing like, yes, you got to tell me more about your problems with Trump as he's counting the money. Yeah, no. We need to have continuous sessions because I don't think you're going to be covering anytime soon. I mean, come on, Trump derangement syndrome. Come on, this now it's really a thing. It was a thing, but now, hey, the media is talking about it. It really is a thing. People are, and if you love Trump so much, like, yes, I love Trump, or you hate him so much, don't let somebody like a politician live rent free in your head. But you know what? I bet this guy's got stories to tell. I invite him on my show. Come on to my show. I want to hear some of these stories, man. I want to get to the bottom of Trump derangement syndrome.
Can't sleep, traumatized, perhaps depression. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at first, you are there to treat an illness, a disorder of some kind. And what you figure out is the trigger.
Well, and Trump is the trigger for many of these people. And to be that fixated on a figure, on a person, it's simply not healthy. And our country has strayed so far away from where we once were. If you look at in the 80s when President Reagan was shot, people were united. He famously said, "I hope you're all Republicans," to the surgeons. And the response was, "Today, Mr. President, we're all Republicans." But our country has lost that. We've strayed so far from that unity.
Mm-hmm. And what do you see? Because you told me off camera 3/4 of your patient load right now has what you're calling this TDS.
Well, 3/4 of my patients will present with a lot of these symptoms, and within probably 5 minutes of seeing me, their hatred for Trump comes up. So if you're that hyper focused on Trump, that's a real issue, and it's worth being treated.
Everyone's got a problem. And the thing is, I blame a lot of people on social media who have abused their platforms to make people lose their critical thinking skills. Okay? Like, everyone, get over yourself. Everyone, start thinking. Think with your brains. Think with your brains for once. Don't be stupid. Think with your brains. Look, Trump, I get it. Upsets a lot of people. But if you're going to be ending and, not living your life because somebody is president of these United States, well, there's nothing more I can do or tell you or help you. So, great. You're letting a politician live rent free in your head. A politician who does not give a damn about you, doesn't know that you exist, and yet somehow, what? We all need to now placate your madness. It's a sickness of the highest order, a true sickness. And as Logan Roy once said, I love you, but you're not serious people. Perhaps we'll get more to the bottom of Trump derangement syndrome, perhaps one day. Just not today. Just not today.